welcome to my channel. I'm Moena and I'm currently at Zuma Beach in Malibu, California. Today I'm going to be speaking about the topic of relationships and how you can manifest the relationship that you want to really experience, whether you're already in a relationship and want to take it to new heights, or whether you want to manifest yourself your ideal partner. So keep watching. So the first block to experiencing the relationship you really want is releasing the need for a relationship to give you a sense of completion. So often, people will put expectations on others and on relationships to bring them that sense of completion and wholeness. And you see, when one is placing so much importance on a relationship, it actually energetically repels it. Just as if you have ever been on a date with somebody and you can feel that they're quite a needy person, you're likely to instinctively have wanted to run the other way. So it's kind of the same thing. If you're waiting for a relationship to complete you and to give you that sense of fulfillment, then that is a similar kind of vibe that you're giving off energetically. So number one, release the need for the relationship or the partner to give you a sense of wholeness. It would be an empty wholeness anyway, because essentially you're searching for that inside of yourself. So the second point that I'm going to speak about on manifesting the relationship that you really want to experience is the relationship you have with yourself. So depending on how we are feeling within ourselves, we'll also start to attract a similar external situation. So if you are somebody who perhaps doesn't have so much self-confidence and tend to be a bit more shy, you may end up inviting to you a partner that's much more, is the opposite, can be quite loud, and it might be a little harder for you to assert yourself or even express yourself. Or if in the past you've had some kind of experience where you feel like you have been victimized, then you may also attract to you a partner that has those more dominating characteristics to them. Because in this world that we live in polarity. So just like opposites attract, that can be similar if the polarity is not being balanced within. So it's about understanding where you are at on the topic of relationships. What do you believe about them? Do you believe that it's possible for you to have a loving, compassionate, and fulfilling relationship? Do you believe that you're worthy of that? Do you love yourself and accept yourself to be open enough to invite that kind of person into your life? Or do you perhaps feel a little less confident or less worthy, meaning that you will naturally shut yourself down from being able to attract that kind of person into your life? So the second step is to realize your relationship with yourself and where you stand on the topic of relationships, and to bring that into a neutral ground. So bringing up more self-love, more self-acceptance, and feeling really good within your own skin. Because when you're doing that, you're also creating this sense of wholeness without the need for another person. And that is what's really attractive to your partner. And upon the topic of realizing where you stand with your beliefs about relationships, in order for you to experience the relationship that you really want to experience, it's important for you to fully believe and know that it's possible for you to experience the relationship you want to experience, and that there is multiple partners that are a really good match to you. And to make the decision with 100% of your will that you are so ready to meet that person. And doing that will start to open up your energy to receive that. So the third point that I'm going to speak about on the topic of relationships builds upon the previous. It's about having that sense of fulfillment and wholeness within. So building up a sense of being and feeling satisfied and fulfilled with your life as it is. So that sense of fulfillment within brings you into a more balanced and centered state of being, standing on your own 2 feet, feeling comfortable and happy within your own skin, without needing validation from your partner or the external world. So that takes us into the 4th step, which is coming into a state of being independent rather than codependent. When you are feeling comfortable in your own skin, confident, and you've got that sense of fulfillment and passion in your life, you're now really operating as an individual who is really in their own flow, in their own vibe, grounded. And so that means that then you are coming together with another person. Once you are whole and complete, ideally coming together with somebody else who is also feeling whole and complete. So there's not a codependency or a need from the other person, because you are self-reliant and you come together and build each other up and make the relationship stronger, rather than a neediness and an exchange of needs, which creates codependence. And the 5th thing is to let go of any ideas that you might have about having a type. So often we will create a box and a list of things that our ideal partner should have within them, and also parts that we would avoid. And in doing that, we're creating an idealized version of what we think this person could be. But the truth is that nobody is perfect, and nobody will fit into the whole list of things or the box of our type. So to let that go, and that's a really good thing as well, because we would be missing out on so many of their own gifts and talents and personality traits that you could never even think about. And so what I would say is to make your type a kind soul. So there you have it, 5 steps to manifesting and evolving the relationship that you really want to experience. If you've been really having trouble in manifesting your ideal relationship or taking a current relationship to the next level, you can check out my theta healing process that helps with exactly this. I've linked it in the description. Until next time, have a beautiful, beautiful day.